Yo, what up, what up, what up? I'm in here. I've got to create some loops. So I figured why not let you guys watch the process. All right, so let's get started. This is what I have so far. Something like that. We'll do something like that. We'll probably do something like that. Let's go ahead and work it out real quick. We'll try to do a couple of these. Just gonna just do a few today. We're not working on too many. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. All right, cool. Let's hear that back. Cool. Let's add that line in there. That should be kind of cool. And then we'll just, I think that package of loops will be done. So here we go. All right, cool. Let's hear that sounds. That last one and that, man, that's fire. That's fire. I ain't gonna lie. That's gonna make somebody a nice record. We'll see what happens. Alright, cool. Alright, let's take that off. Let's start this from the jump. Let's pan these a little bit. I said again, we're in here just kind of creating a little bit. So, you know, working on a few loop ideas. So let me go back and see what people were saying. What's good, man? Sweet. Good morning, teacher. What's up? Which plugin are you using? I'm not using any plugin. I'm just going straight from my Boss ME80 into Logic. Can you please show us how to use Outline M7 or M7 chord? Let Eastman, I've been using the slide chord action. Sweet. Do you teach them with individual tracks or just loops? Do you send them with the individual tracks or just loops? I do both. This is particularly, I'm working on some ideas. Somebody just hit me up and asked me for some loop packages, so I just figured I would hop on here and just start kind of creating a little bit. I just started the trial with Kerry's Camp yesterday. I love it. I spent half the day yesterday morning watching Sweet, studying and practicing, quarantining and camping. I'm definitely joining Sweet. That's what's up. Yeah, so we just in here working out a couple different ideas, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to hop on here real quickly because I remember the last time I had a live or whatever, I was at church. I got called, the last one to call to come in there and play. So I was trying to showcase and demonstrate. Sometimes you don't get the music right on time. You got to get the music, or they've seen the music and they get there and they change everything. You got to be able to try to adapt on the fly in a church scene. So definitely was showing that. Do you have a Telecaster? Yes, I have a Telecaster. So a lot of times, just for a record, a kind of a secret, whenever I'm tracking stuff, I usually play a guitar that has humbuckers just for a fuller sound. I may use a Strat every blue moon, but just if they want that Strat sound. But 9 times out of 10, if I'm recording R&B stuff, whatever, I try to do something with humbuckers just to have a fuller sound. Does my Helix have Bluetooth? I don't even know. I never looked to see, so I'm not even sure if it does. That's a good question. I saw you playing your Michael Kelly guitar. Would you change this pickup? I definitely would change the pickups, but it's probably something that's not a priority right now. But I would definitely change the pickups because I like a certain tone, and this guitar is great playability, but it just doesn't give me the exact tone that I want. So at some point, I'll probably change the pickups out on that. What overdrive pedal do you recommend looking to try something new? Brandon, that's a good question. I use the Keeley D&M. I think that's a great overdrive pedal. Vertex makes some really good stuff. But I'm a huge fan of the Keeley D&M pedal. I think it just, for me, it melts the paints off the wall. It's a really good pedal. I think that's one of the main ones that I use. Exotic pedals, Brandon. They have exotic pedals is really cool too. So I would check out exotic pedals. They have some good overdrive stuff too. Man, this joint go hard. All right, I'm gonna take a few more questions and I gotta get back to work. So get stuff knocked out. Let's move on this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. What pickups are in your Eastman? I have Seymour Duncan. So I was endorsed with Seymour Duncan a few years ago, and they sent me some pickups to try out. And I forget. I think they're like the 60s. I forget the exact model number, but they're like 60s, like whatever. Like they're, I don't forget what they are, but they're Eastman. I mean, they're Seymour Duncans. Do you sing along with your solos? Oh, you're singing along with your solos are magnificent. You're far too kind, man. Can you show your settings on your distortion pedals? It sounds amazing. Actually, cannot show my settings on my distortion pedal because they're in the Helix, and my Helix is where's my Helix? I think I have to perform tonight, so my Helix is where I've got to perform at. So, any editing tips on recording guitars for the best quality? Volume, like turn your volume down when you're recording. Don't have your volume like blaring really loud. Like, so turn your volume down on your pedals if you're using your pedals or whatever you're using on your interface, so that way like when it doesn't bleed in, so that way the engineer or whoever else is working on your track can turn your guitar up without it bleeding or distorting. So that's one of my secret tips. Also too is layering. Like it's like making a sandwich. If you go to Jersey Mike's, Subway, or whatever your place, you know what I'm saying, Jimmy John's, whatever your sandwich place is, it's layering. They're not putting too much stuff in one because then it'll oversaturate. So if you see the parts, you want to play parts. That would definitely be cool. Do you prefer Seymour Duncan or Lambertone? Lambertone all day, hands down. Hands down. Let's try that one out. That might be nice. All right, so a few more questions, and then we're just going to keep ready to go. How do you choose your pick size? So for a long time, I was playing Fender mediums. I didn't like the heavy picks; it was just too thick, and I didn't like the thins. But then I got on Bog Street. So Bog Street sent me a package of picks for me to go through, and I A/B'd for about 2 or 3 months, and I landed on this is like their Battle Axe that they have. It's a little bit thicker, but the reason why I like the thickness of this is the aggressiveness is when I'm playing a solo. I don't have to worry about digging in so hard to the string. And it just gives me overall good kind of clarity when I'm playing. So, and it works well with my acoustics because I used to use a metal pick when I played my acoustics, and this just does the trick. Yes, I do sell sample packs. I do exclusive sample packs for different artists or producers. I'm getting my first hollow body guitar in a few months. Sweet. Any tips on the difference for a solid body? So I would tell you, I think it says something about a block. You want to make sure your guitar has a block in there so that way it doesn't howl, it doesn't have a crazy feedback. That would be one of the things I would tell you. Also, you want to look at playability, the binding of the guitar, also the action, how far the strings are off the neck of the guitar. Those would be some of the things, and if it stays in tune. You know what I mean? Just because it looks cool doesn't mean it's going to stay in tune. So those are some of the things I would tell you to look for when it comes to you looking for a hollow body guitar. Well, I'm going to get ready to go because I still got more work to do, man. I just want to hop in here quickly and just say what's up, and I'll chat with you guys later. All right, man. Peace.